Hi class, hope all is well. It's Dr. Anderson stopping by. Just wanted to give an opportunity for you to put a face with the name and the emails that you see that you're receiving. And also I wanted to briefly come and touch bases on a couple of the topics that we were talking about in chapter 1. So as you know, this is the second 8-week class. It's an 8-week class. We cover the same amount of material in a 16-week class, just in 8 weeks. Essentially what it is every week we will read a chapter. You see, this textbook only contains 8 chapters. Every week we read one chapter. You'll have a quiz and a discussion board. It is extremely imperative that you get both items completed. What you will notice is on your discussion board, the initial post, meaning your response, is due on Thursdays. Then you have up until that following Monday to post your reply. So most of you are off to a good start. I'm going to be contacting a few of you. I don't see you coming through, so I'll be reaching out to you. A few things, as you have noticed, the textbook for this class is an e-text, meaning it's online. You should have received a code from the bookstore. You will go on, do redemption of your code, and you'll be able to download that book. Once you download that book, you'll be able to access it on your phone, your tablet, or your PC. Some people don't like it as much, but I think the department is not an individual decision. I did not assign the book for this class. It is a department. So I do know that the department is looking at modifying that for the following semester. But for now, I just want to make sure you know how to access that. Okay, so chapter 1, getting into what is criminal justice. What are we talking about in this chapter? In your discussion board, you will see you were assigned based off of your last name. You had to present an argument either using a public advocate strategy or individual rights. Now, this discussion board was not designed for you to say drinking and driving is good. That is not what it was designed. It was designed to have you look at the different aspects and the different analogies associated with individual rights. So, an individual rights advocate is someone that says, I have my rights. I am entitled to my rights. I do not want them infringed upon for any reason. A public order advocate is one that says, I have rights, but I'm willing to give up some of my rights for the protection of others. For example, let's take the Patriot Act Bill, post 9/11, the Patriot Act Bill. Now, let's say there's in the Patriot Act Bill that there's certain words that can trigger a tap on your phone for the government to start listening to your phone conversation. Some people will say, I don't have a problem with that. I'm not talking about anything. Hey, if you get that tap, if I say certain things, you do a tap as a preventative measure to stop potential future terrorist attacks, all means, I don't care. Other people say, no, I'm in the privacy of my own home. I have an expectation to privacy. I am guaranteed this by the United States Constitution. Therefore, I do not want you infringing upon my rights. They don't care about giving up, they don't want to give up some of their rights, individual rights advocates. Public order advocates don't mind. Same example when you travel through the airport, you give up some of your rights, right? Go through security, they search, they go through your material. They don't have reasonable cause, probable suspicion to do any of that. You just elected to give that up to be able to travel. So make sure you're understanding the difference between individual rights and public order. Second thing I wanted to briefly talk on is the picket fence that's depicted in your book. You'll see that the criminal justice department, not criminal justice department, sorry, the criminal justice arena. When we say criminal justice arena, what is the criminal justice system? The criminal justice system is comprised of 3 components. You have your courts, you have your corrections, and you have your police. Those are the 3 areas. So anytime we say criminal justice, that's what we're referring to. Those 3 components make up our criminal justice system. That picket fence shows you that we have 3 layers of government, if you want to say. You have your federal, your state, and your local. So under each of those umbrellas, all 3 departments of all 3 components of the criminal justice system are entailed in that. For example, if I said, give me an example of federal law enforcement, you may say FBI. If I say to give me an example of state law enforcement, you would say the highway patrol. So that's what the picket fence is talking about when we talk about those 3 entities in the picket fence and how it overlaps together. You have your 3 agencies, your 3 areas of government. Each area has those 3. I think that's pretty much it. What I wanted to touch bases on you. My office phone is ringing. My cell phone is ringing. I'm like, it's only Thursday. So if you have any questions, as always, you can call me 678-0145. And I'm also have a Spring Lake number I'll send that, or you can email me if you have any questions. So I look forward to reading your discussion boards. Remember, you need to get your initial discussion board posted by today. If you have any questions, feel free to email me and call me. I'll talk with you soon. Bye.